Kwon signed Kwon. Big Deek news. What were you guys doing on a fine Saturday afternoon when you heard the news that the Steelers were signing linebacker Kwon Alexander to a one-year deal? Because for me, I was at my own surprise birthday party. Good times, man. Shout out to everyone that was there, friends, family, my parents, and whoever else helped set it up, because it was awesome. It was awesome. I don't know, just felt the need to plug that on today's Big Deek News, show some gratitude and thanks, because why not? I was surprised about the whole thing, had no clue, but I'm also surprised that all those people actually like me, or they were just there for the food and beer, which is understandable. But that's why I'm a little bit late to getting the episode of reacting to the Kwon Alexander news. I think you guys get it. But you probably already know my reaction anyway. Let's fucking go, because this is the only missing piece to the Steelers defense. And we've been talking about it all offseason, like what we needed to add to this inside linebacker room. Because we already got thumpers in Landon Roberts, Cole Holcomb, Nick Wachowski. We got a young, unproven guy with potential in Mark Robinson, but we've been looking for a more athletic inside linebacker, and there have been options out there. Kwon Alexander, Isaiah Simmons, potentially in a trade. Reuben Foster, who is playing for the USFL's Pittsburgh Maulers. But obviously, out of the three, the Steelers liked Kwon Alexander the best. And I guess you could say better late than never, because we were thinking Kwon was going to be a Steeler back in May whenever he initially met with the team. There was clear interest between the two parties, but the signing didn't take place until now. And here's the man himself talking about that after his first training camp practice today.
I really came here because of the defense. You know, it's really big on defense. You know, linebackers. Coach T and AC, the linebacker coach, he was really cool. I got to get to know him a little bit more. And then I just feel nice with the players and stuff. I'm ready just to rock out.
Now you visited Pittsburgh in May. What made now the right time versus earlier this year?
It was just God timing. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't rushing it, being patient. And now it worked out for the best.
And if you're not too familiar about the player we're getting in Kwon Alexander, I'll give a quick breakdown. He is a super talented former Pro Bowler, has a lot of experience, will be a 9-year veteran this season, but weirdly is still young because he's only 28, will be 29 when the regular season starts. Has a bit of an injury history, which is really the only reason why he hasn't been consistently talked about as one of the top linebackers in the league. But last year was able to stay healthy, appeared in all 17 games for the New York Jets, and played about 50% of the snaps and was productive. So he's the perfect fit for what we need right now, in my opinion. Physical linebacker, definitely not afraid to deliver the big hit, but can also cover pretty decent against running backs and tight ends. Like the way I'm talking about Kwon, he could be the best linebacker on this team, but that will depend on his health. Worst case, be our rotational like linebacker 2 or linebacker 3, just be a depth piece. But that would still make this a good signing, because right now that's kind of what we're looking for. He could bring that athleticism. He could be out there in coverage or in certain packages. But there is an upside that he brings to the table. Like if he can stay healthy and bring back some form of prime Kwon Alexander, like he could be the best guy. But right now, I don't think there's really a definitive hierarchy or role for him on this depth chart. But what I can tell you, he is definitely going to be seeing the field.
How much are you looking forward to competing with guys like Cole and Landon, other guys that are veterans that have done this for a while?
I'm happy to compete, man. That's part of the game, man. Those guys are some great players. I'm happy to be there with them, and we're going to work.
So with those two guys, Cole is more of the 3-down, do everything linebacker, Landon's more of the downhill, traditional first and down, second down thumper. Where do you fit into that? Which one are you more like?
I'm both. I could do it all. I could do majority of it all. And those guys, they can do it too. I've been watching them out here. They can do it all too. And we're working to be the best linebacker group there is.
Ultimately, this is a no-brainer move for the Steelers here. Omar Kwon continues to build on his already Hall of Fame resume, while we as Steeler fans can just sit back and smile while the rest of the league will overlook us heading into 2023, and we see the type of roster and the type of contender that is being built here in the Steel City. But I think that's all I got for you for tonight's show. Let me know your thoughts on the Kwon Alexander signing. I'll definitely be back in the AM with another show. We're going to be talking more training camp and maybe some more Kwon Alexander, because we don't know his exact contract details just yet. But I hope you enjoyed. Stay chilling, and peace.